Growing concerns over the course of the Afghan war are reflected in recent dramatic covers for both Time and Newsweek. Earlier today, I spoke with the author of the Newsweek article. He is Richard Haass, president of the Council of Foreign Relations and the U.S. government's coordinator for the future of Afghanistan under President George W. Bush. Richard, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. You said in Newsweek magazine recently that it's time to dramatically scale back in Afghanistan. Why?
Well, first of all, I'm not sure it's really worth it, in the sense that Afghanistan is no longer the unique center of global terrorism like it was at the time of 9/11. Secondly, I simply don't think this level of effort is going to succeed. You've got a sanctuary in Pakistan, you've got a weak central government in Afghanistan. I would narrow the mission, not leave, going after terrorists, using cruise missiles, using drones, using special forces, using covert operations people, but not try to remake the society. That's a bridge too far.
It is August 1st. The president has vowed that by July of next year, troops will begin to leave Afghanistan. Is that realistic?
Well, it's realistic, but there's leaving and there's leaving. Are we talking about 1,000 leaving, 10,000, 25,000, 50,000? What really matters is the scale and pace of the withdrawal. What sort of role do we give the residual forces who stay behind? So to say that we're going to begin to leave, which is all the president's committed to, doesn't really answer the question.
Is negotiating with the Taliban an option in your mind?
I think it is. I would certainly try. Why don't we see if the Taliban might not invite back al-Qaeda like they did last time? Maybe they've learned some of their lessons. Maybe they would respect certain red lines. I don't know. But it's certainly something we ought to explore, and we ought to do it ourselves. We ought not to do this through Pakistan or through the Afghan central government. This is something the United States should do directly.
What are the dangers of the U.S. leaving Afghanistan, in your opinion?
Well, again, I don't want to leave. I want to scale down.
Right.
But we have to assume that whether we stay or not, in whatever numbers we stay or not, some Taliban are going to regain power in parts of the country. And where they regain power, it's not going to be pretty. That's the nature of things in Afghanistan. I don't believe it's realistic to turn to 100,000 young American men and women in uniform and say, you continue to put your lives on the line forever in order to prevent human rights atrocities in Afghanistan. That is simply not something we can sustain.
Richard Haass, president of the Council of Foreign Relations. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.